Welcome. My name is Catherine Fisher. I am a social media manager for Brandit 360 and a member of HBAGC. It's that time of year again, and we're here to enter the Key Awards. Before we get started, it is worth noting that all entries must be completed online. That being said, let me show you how easy it is to submit your entries for the Key Awards. First, make your way to the Key Awards website. You can do this by going to hbagc.com and clicking the Key Awards, or you can go to keyawards.org. Once you have made it to keyawards.org, make your way down the website passing the division breakdowns to Ready to Get Started. Before submitting your projects, you may want to take a look at the Key Awards info sheet. Everything you need to complete your online entry can be found in this info sheet. Keep this handy as it has all the divisions, entry fees, and key dates. When you have finished looking over the info sheet, return to the keyawards.org and make your way back to Ready to Get Started. Click Enter Now. Here, you will find general information about the rules, deadlines, fees, judging process, and awards. Again, you can always download the info sheet to keep track of all the information. When you are done reading over the general information, head over to Getting Started. You will either want to register now or log in. If you are a member of HBAGC, you should know that your membership login is not the same for the Key Awards. For example, if you entered the Key Awards last year, you can use that login this year. You've already been registered. However, if you have not registered for the Key Awards before, you will need to whether or not you are a member. Once logged in, you will find yourself at the 2021 Key Awards entrant page. You may either click Submit a Key Award Entry here, the big button, or you can go to the top and click Submit an Entry. To begin, you will need to answer whether or not you are a member. The fees will be determined on whether you are a member or a non-member. If you are not a member and would like to be a member, mark your interest and an associate will reach out to you with more information on how you can join HBAGC. You'll need to enter your entrant information, which includes your name, phone number, and address. You will also need to include your main contact name and phone number in case we have any questions about your entry. Required information that must be filled out will have an asterisk next to it. Make sure that you fill those out. If at any point during the entry process you find yourself running short for time, you can always go down to the bottom of the page and click Save for Later. If everything looks correct, continue by clicking Next. This is the Divisions and Categories section. Here's where you'll define your entry. You will pick one division and one category under that division. As you can see, the categories appear below after I have selected the division. Let's say this is a custom home. Then I will click Next. Here is your entry section. First, enter the project name as you would like it to appear on the award. You will want to fill in the model name and a brief description of the project as well as the rest of the details. When you are finished, click Next. This is where you will enter any information regarding the design team. Begin by noting how many people were a part of the project. Now some of these will not apply to you, but please fill in all that do apply. As you see, some of them are followed with an asterisk and must be filled in. For example, builder and developer must be filled in. You will also want to note whether or not they are a member of HBAGC. Once completed, continue on to the next page by clicking Next. At this part of the entry form, you'll need to include at least 3 photos of your project. Make sure to read the guidelines provided on how to submit the correct photos for your submission. You can submit your photos by clicking Select Files or drag and dropping the photos from your desktop. Submitted your photos, you may click Next. You are now at the final step of your entry form, Fees and Entry Type. You will need to note whether or not this is your first entry this year. Depending if you have one entry or multiple entries will affect your total price. Because I'm a member of HBAGC, this will be my entry fee. You must agree to grant HBAGC permission to reproduce for publication any or all parts of this form and any entry photos. Click I agree. You will also be given the opportunity to judge this year's Key Awards. If you'd like to know more or are interested in being a judge, click Yes and fill in your name below to confirm your interest. If you do not want to be a judge, go ahead and click No. Moving on, you will need to certify all the information is correct. Once you submit, you will not be able to change any of the information. Everything is correct, so I click Certify. Once you are sure all is complete, click Submit Entry. Your application is now in. You will receive an email with a copy of your entry for your records that you can print. If you'd like to submit another entry, you can go back and click Entrant Dashboard or go back to keyawards.org and start over. And that's how simple it is to enter the Key Awards. Good luck with your entries.